Most people don't have an AI problem. They have a briefing problem. They open ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or Perplexity and type something like, write a LinkedIn post about AI for my business. Then the answer comes back generic, boring, and unusable. And they say AI is not good enough. But that is not the full truth. The problem is usually not the AI, the problem is the brief. At the end of this video, I will give you my free crafted prompt builder. No sign up, free forever. You can use it every time AI gives you generic output. But before I give you the tool, you need to understand the thinking behind it. Because once this clicks, your AI output will change forever. Or this like a founder. If you hired a new employee and said, write something for my business, would you expect great work? Absolutely not. They would need some context. Who's the customer? What is the offer? What is the goal? What tone should they use? What should they avoid? And what does good work look like? AI is the same. AI is like the world's fastest employee with zero context about your business. And most founders are giving this employee one line instructions and expecting senior level work. That is not leverage. That is the confusion at high speed. Let me show you the difference. A lazy prompt would be, write a LinkedIn post about AI for my business. Now compare that with a proper brief. I coach non-technical founders aged 30 to 55. Write a LinkedIn post on why fear of AI is costing them clients. Hook in the first line, keep it around 120 words, use a warm but direct tone. End with one question. No jargon, no fake statistics. Now same AI, same 30 seconds, completely different output. Why? Because one is a vague command, the other is a clear brief. A prompt is typed, a brief is crafted. And that is the exact framework inside the free tool I'll give you at the end of this video. Let me introduce the crafted framework. Crafted has 7 parts. C stands for context, R stands for role, A for action, F for format, T for tone, E for examples, and D for don'ts or constraints. You don't need all 7 letters for every small task, but for important work, content, offers, emails, proposals, strategy, landing pages, this becomes your checklist. And when AI disappoints you, don't ask which tool should I try next. Ask which part of the brief did I skip. Let's go through these one by one. First one is C. C stands for context. This is where most AI output fails. AI does not know your business. It does not know your buyer. It does not know your stage. It does not know what you are trying to achieve. So give it the business context a new employee would need on day one. For example, I run a coaching program for non-technical founders aged 30 to 55 in Indian tier 1, tier 2 cities. They are experienced but overwhelmed by AI tools. They don't want to become technical. They want practical leverage. Now AI has a world of work inside. Without context, AI writes for everyone, and when it writes for everyone, it connects with absolutely no one. The next one is R, which stands for role. Don't just ask AI for help. Tell it who to become. A weak example is act as an expert. A better example is act as a direct response copywriter with 15 years of experience helping Indian D2C founders. Or act as my toughest business critique. Find every weakness before the market does. This matters because role decides the lens. No role means AI answers as the average of the internet. And you don't want average. You want the right expert for the right task. In the free builder, this is one of the simplest fields, but it changes the quality immediately. The next one is A, which stands for action. This is the precise task, not help me with content, but give me 5 hooks for this LinkedIn post, not improve my offer, but rewrite this offer headline in 7 sharper ways. Not help me with my business, but find the 3 biggest bottlenecks in the landing page. One clear action gives one clear output. Don't ask AI for the hook, the full post, the hashtags, the image idea, and the email in one mega prompt. That gives shallow output. Chain the work. First hooks, then choose one, then expand, then refine. That is how professionals use AI. The next one is F, which is format. Format is the shape of the output. This is one of the fastest ways to improve AI results. Tell it, give me a table, give me 5 options, keep each under 12 words, use number steps, write in one paragraph. Give me a checklist. For example, give me 5 hooks, each under 12 words, in a table with a second column rating curiosity from 1 to 10. Suddenly, the output becomes usable. Not because the AI became smarter, because the brief became clearer. Format converts raw output into usable output. The next one is T, which stands for tone. This is the most skipped letter, and it is the reason AI sounds like AI. If you don't define the tone, AI uses its default tone. And the default tone is usually a corporate robot. You don't just say, make it professional. You say it warm but direct. Like texting a smart founder friend. No corporate jargon, no motivational fluff, no exclamation marks. Simple, sharp, practical. Tone is not a decoration. Tone is your brand. If AI flattens your tone, it flattens your authority. The next one is E, which stands for examples. This is the biggest quality unlock. One example beats 10 adjectives. Instead of saying, write in my authentic, engaging, premium, practical style, paste 2 or 3 examples of your actual writing and say, study the sentence length, rhythm, opening style, and tone. Copy the voice, not the content. AI is a pattern engine. Examples are the pattern. This is how you move from usable output to truly useful output. For founders, coaches, consultants, and creators, create a simple style bank. Your best posts, your best emails, your best sales messages, your best scripts. Use them again and again. And yes, the free crafted page also gives you ready-made phrases to improve tone and examples faster. And finally, the last one in the crafted framework is D, which stands for don'ts. These are constraints, and sometimes constraints improve output more than the instructions. Tell AI what not to do. No jargon. Don't invent statistics. Don't use cliches. Don't start with in today's fast-paced world. Don't sound like a motivational speaker. Don't make claims you cannot verify. Every don'ts you write today is an edit you don't have to make tomorrow. This is how you stop fixing the same AI habits again and again. So crafted means context, role, action, format, tone, examples, and don'ts. And this is the shift. Stop typing prompts, start briefing AI, because the quality of your output is decided before you press enter, not after, before. The thinking you do before the prompt decides the quality of what comes after the prompt. Let me share with you 2 powerful moves to make your output even better. And the first one is the second prompt. Now here is the next truth. The first output is rarely the final output. The second prompt is often the real prompt. Most beginners accept the first draft. Professionals push back. Use follow-ups like make it punchier, cut 30% of the words, remove jargon, shorter sentences, sound more human. Give me 3 versions, 1 bold, 1 emotional, and 1 practical. Act as my toughest critique. What does speak here? AI is not a vending machine. It is conversation. Your first prompt creates the draft. Your second and third prompts create the quality. The second power move is reverse prompting. And this is one of my favorite moves. Before asking AI to write something important, say, before you write anything, ask me 5 important questions you need answered to do this brilliantly. This one line changes everything because sometimes you don't know what context is missing, but AI can help you find what is missing. Use this for proposals, offers, landing pages, webinars, launch plans, and important emails. The reverse prompt forces clarity before creation. And that is the whole Be More sequence. Pehle clarity, फिर AI, फिर systems. Now, as promised, I have created a crafted prompt builder for you. Go to vinaymediratta.com/crafted. The link is given below. No sign up, no payment, free forever. Open it whenever AI gives you generic output. Inside, you'll find the full crafted framework, a live prompt builder, power phrases, templates, and self-check. Your action is simple. Open the page, build one real prompt, copy it, run it in ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or Perplexity. Then compare the output with your usual one-night prompt. That comparison will teach you more than another 20 AI videos. After you use the builder, watch this video next. You don't need more AI tools because better prompting is powerful. But before prompting any tool, you also need to know which tools deserve your time in the first place. So watch that next. And remember, AI rewards clear founders, not busy founders, not tool collectors, clear founders.